Okay, in this video I am going to talk about the rationalization, how the rationalization could be done, and in the previous video also I have talked about the factorization by difference of the square method. But in this video I am going to talk about the rationalization and because it's when you will be doing the rationalization you will be required difference of a square method, so this is the identity you need to learn, because in the difference of the square method this is the identity we used. So when you will be doing the rationalization we will be making this form, and that form we will be converting in this form. Okay, so it's going to be in the reverse process. And how the rationalization could be done, that's an important part. Suppose, like for example, this is given 1 upon root 3. What is the meaning of rationalization? Rationalization means this is top part, this is bottom part. Bottom part is containing the square root term, then we need to make it free from the square root term. To make it free, because by property we know, like root 2 into root 2, what we can write, we can write 2 times 2, and if it is repeating in pair, because this we are calculating the square root, so it's going to come 2. Or another way we can say, if I do the square of any square root term, that whatever the number is there inside the term, that will come outside, so the square root will get over. To make the square root, to remove the square root sign, what I need to do, I need to do the squaring. So to remove this root 3, to bring this 3 out of the square root sign, I need to make it in the square form. To bring it in a square form, I need 1 root 3 which is not present. So what I will do, I'll multiply in the top and bottom both side by root 3. Correct. So upside it is going to be 1 times root 3. In the top 2 numbers are there, 1 is there and root 3. So the top number will get multiplied, and the bottom is what is root 3 times root 3, means that's going to be root 3 square. So upside is going to be root 3 and downside root 3 square, means what we can write 3. So whenever the square comes, the square root get over. So always we prefer to bring it in the square form, but there will be the different way to solve it out the question. Like suppose if I take the question number 2, I have taken, if I need to rationalize 1 upon root 2. Here now in the bottom part root 2 is there. To rationalize this, what I need to do, I need to multiply in top and bottom by root 2. So that's going to be root 2 upon root 2 into root 2, means root 2 square. So that's going to be root 2 square, and that is going to be get over, and downside is going to come 2. Okay, so this how we have come to this. And now I am going to do the a question which is bit different from this one. So the question is 2 upon 2 minus root 3. Okay, suppose such pattern of questions are given, like in the bottom part you can see 2 minus root 3 is there, which we need to make it free from the square root term. So what I need to do, I need to multiply. If it is minus sign, then we need to multiply. The term is going to be the same, we need to multiply with the, okay, in this question here, negative sign is there, so I need to multiply with the conjugate of that. Conjugate means if it is negative I will multiply with the positive, if it is positive over here I multiply with the negative. That is called conjugate. Okay, so I have multiplied over here, this negative was given, I have multiplied both sides with the positive. So the upper side is going to be 2 plus 2 root 3. Okay, the downside you can see here is a minus b, and this is a plus b. A place what is there, 2 is there, and the b place is going to be root 3. So this form you can see, I have written the identity a square minus b square, that's going to be a minus b, and another bracket a plus b. Okay, so this is the identity, I am going to use it over here, and this is going to be the a equals to 2 and b equals to root 3. So this part is given, and that we need to use it over here. So what I am going to do, 2 square and root 3 square. So this is going to be 2 plus root 3, upper side is going to be the same. This 2 square means 2 times 2 is going to be 4. and the downside, this root 3 square means the root is going to be get over and 3 is going to come, so that's going to be 2 times 2 plus root 3, and the downside 4 minus 3 means 1. When you are dividing any part by 1, that number is going to be itself the answer, so 2 times 2 plus root 3. So, and another way, if you like, you can distribute, open this parenthesis and this 2 you can distribute on both the terms. So when you distribute 2 times 2, that's going to be 4, and when 2 multiplied with root 3, so that's going to be 2 root 3. Okay, so this how we can solve it. Okay, last question we have seen, like the bottom part it was the negative sign. Now I am going to take one example. Here in the bottom part it is going to be the positive sign. So I am going to take the question number 4. That question is 4 upon 4 plus root 5. What I have taken? I have taken the term which is containing positive sign. If it is containing positive sign, I need to multiply with the term which is carry negative sign. Okay, that's called conjugate. I am multiplying with the conjugate, upside and the downside. So I have multiplied upside. If you like, for the time being you can keep it same, and it now here downside, this is a plus b and a minus b, so we can apply the identity a square minus b square. A place is going to be 4, so 4 square, and the b place is root 5 square, correct? Now 4 times 4 minus square root 5, and downside 4 square means 4 times 4 is going to be 16, and root 5 square is 5. So that's going to be 4 minus root 5 upon 16 minus 5, that is going to be how much? 11. Okay, what you can do, you can distribute this 4 on both, so that's going to be 4 times 4 16 minus 4 root 5 upon 11, correct? Now this 11 you can distribute on both. When you remove, so what I can write, 16 upon 11 minus 4 root 5 upon 11. So this how we can solve this question. Here two important parts are there, like this is one identity which we applied, and the second is over here when the in the bottom part number is there, and when you remove this number, when you are removing this line and going to write in this form, then this number divide both the terms or whatever the terms are there in the top part. So I have divided 16 upon 11, and that was another part, 4 root 5 upon 11. So this how we have come to the end of the question. Thank you.